Hi, welcome to the Netcodes. This project is regarding the SQLite connection to MVC6. So let's start with selecting MVC. We go next, we give the project name. Let's give the name as Student Management 1. I don't know if it is something residing with the same name. I'll give 1. We'll select the .NET 6, the latest version for the longest support. We create a project. You will be finding a formal template of MVC. Right now, firstly, we'll create a model. We'll create a model, and that model should be replicated into the SQLite database. So let's create a model now. Add new item class. Yes, we give it as student. Student is good. Student is the model name, and we'll be giving the properties to it. Prop tab tab. Prop tab tab. And exactly what I wanted. IntelliSense is working fine. Here somewhere here the .NET Core 6 is giving me will give me some nullable errors, so I'll say allow nulls. Sorry, allow null. So this model should be saved as a table into our SQLite DB. That is the main objective of this video now. So to do that, first we'll be opening our app settings.json. Here we'll see the connection string, exactly what I wanted, and we'll give the name as default connection. So we give the data source of it. Data source is equal to the path of the DB of SQL. So for now I'll keep this as it is. Yes. So next we'll be creating a folder inside our project. We'll create a folder, add new folder. Folder name will be data. Here our DB context will go inside this. And also I'll create one folder for our future called DB. In data, we'll be creating one class. So the class name will be data context. Clear? Beautiful. So here we will be inheriting the DB context. Okay, it is giving me an error. So let's fix this by using, I guess I'm using statement is missing. That's it. Please help me out, potential fixes. Find the latest version. Install, find the latest version. Yes, clear. And this I'll make a CTOR constructor, that is constructed tab. CTOR tab will give you constructor. And inside this I'll pass this DB context options. DB context options. Here inside this I'll take this, paste here, pass the options belonging to this to our base class. Exactly what I wanted. Now our DB set of type, here we created student, so it will be as same as it, student. students get set. Exactly. Here it is giving me an error. Let's clear it by using the model exactly which I wanted. Beautiful. So our data context is ready. So what we did, we created model. We set here this is pending, right? So we'll download it from our NuGet package manager, that is SQLite. Nothing is installed, so I'll check in and browse it. I want from the Microsoft Entity Core Framework, exactly. Entity Framework Core. I'll install the latest version as I'm using installed. Okay, I will select it here. Yes, I want to install. Accept it. I'll install this. I'll open my notepad. Okay, I missed that. Crazy. Actually, I have to set this up into my services as well. Builder dot services add connection. This is one syntax. Let me get this. Let me get this from another application. Yes. So we downloaded our NuGet solution for this. That's perfect. Also, we have to download this our to visualize our SQLite DB. This is good. SQLite SQL Server Compact Toolbox is, you can search it in Google and download it. This will be a extension. Here it will be an extension. Okay, you have manage extension. Here you can search for this in Visual Studio Market Space. Search for this called SQLite Server or SQLite Compact Toolbox. This one. Once you download this, you will be getting this. Clear? So this one you will be getting, you can visualize your database. That's beautiful. Here I'll just tell you the syntax what I have pasted at builder.service add DB connection options. What we send from this to data context, we are just taking that into our startup project and our connecting to our default connection. Here the default connection is in our data app setting.json. Here the name it is. I'll just paste it so that things will be clear to where was I again. Here one thing is noted that in our .NET 6, right, configuration.get connection was previous in the previous builds. Now in the latest version we write builder.configuration.get connection string. So that is all the only changes I was looking for. Fine. So here in this program.cs we just added one line of the service connecting to our app setting. Now we have to connect to this. As I told here, we downloaded from that extension, right? This one, compact toolbox. We have an easy source of creating a database here. I just clicked on create there. Inside our databases only, in DB only, I'll create one DB and I'll name it as students. Right? I'll just test the connection. It will be successful and I'll close this. So students, okay, students is the one which I created now. And here in the table, okay, you won't find anything. That is properties. Okay. So we'll go again back to the students. I'll just get the exact location of this particular object placed, and I'll just paste it in our app.json file. I'll just save this. Everything is fine, right? From here till now. We created our model, data context, app setting.json, program.cs, one service. Everything is fine till here, right? Yeah. I'll assume it that it is yes. So I'll go to our package manager. I'll try to add our migration. Add hyphen migration. I give the name to this Sqlite 1. Sqlite 1, 2, 3, anything you can give. So right now I installed this particular thing, the latest version, and I'll do it again. Add migration. I'll do the add the migration. Everything is fine. Now I'll update our database. I hope no errors. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, perfect. So right now we have completed our complete connection. So right now whatever we have created the model should be the table in our database. Let's see this. I'll refresh this. Our database is students. In tables I have students, and the data exactly the primary key and the name is, yeah, exactly correct. So everything is, the connection is ready. If you want, I will make a quick scaffolding of this project so that we can see the data flow also. I'll create a scaffolded item, that is new scaffolding item MVC. Make sure you select this one, not this. Click on add, which is the model which we are referring to, that is student, and the data context is this. Perfect. This right. Let the name also be student controller. So the automatically the all the edit, delete, you know that card folding things, right? All the basic actions will be added up into our controller with the views. So we'll see if our migration is, yes, it is successful, but how do we see it in the controller and how do we play with the code with, oh, okay. Here it says give one error. That is because, I'll just see. Okay. Yes, I got it. I got it. Here it should be public. Save. All fine. I'll see where is our controller, student controller. You'll see all the errors have vanished. That's beautiful. Everything is fine. We'll go for the execution. We will execute this program. Actually, I was facing some issues in our SQL server in our Windows 11. So I had to play around with this Sqlite. So beautiful. Okay. Okay, I did not give one thing. I'll try to make our starter project. I'll open this. I'll just write our controller name is students, right? Students. Students. Exactly correct. Okay. Control save. I'll give a hit or play button. Click this play button, and you will be hosted with the exactly. Here you can find out the ways of bootstrapping your based on your application needs. Let's keep the name as user1 or student1. Student1. You create here You see the all the inbuilt actions. So that's it for this video, guys. Hope you liked it. If you find any ways to connect to SQL Server to our Windows 11 Visual Studio in the Windows 11, please let me know. Yeah, thank you. If any comments, please write it down. I'll be appreciating the comments. Thanks.